Hi everyone, it's Lance here once again for Best Day Ever Mountain Biking, and we're still in lockdown here in New Zealand, so it does mean that I'm doing mostly mountain biking in the tracks behind the back of my house. Now, if you did see my video recently where I managed to win the COVID-19 World Series Enduro, I've been thinking a little bit more about getting into racing this year and what sort of performance advantages I could gain. Some people have suggested if I lost 10 kgs and got fit, I might do a lot better. This, to be honest, seems a little bit too radical, so I'm looking for quick fixes to make me go faster. And I've noticed the mullet has become very popular. Back at one of the 2W Enduros, I spoke to Sam Shaw, and this is what he had to say about his mullet. And is it true the mullet makes you go quicker?
Yeah, we were just talking about that before, the physics of it, like the air actually enters past your normal hairdo, and then it accelerates by about 30% as it weaves through all these and comes out, and it pretty much just pushes your head forward.
Okay, so Sam clearly thinks the mullet makes him go faster, and when I was at Crankworks I noticed they were giving people mullet haircuts, so clearly they must be faster. Even some of the All Blacks have mullets, so I thought, would a mullet make me go faster? I haven't had a haircut now for about 8 weeks. It's getting pretty long, and I'm thinking, well, I could almost do a mullet, and would a mullet make me go faster? So I'm all about the science, so I'm going to do a lap with my normal hair, then we're going to get a mullet, and then we're going to do another lap and we'll compare, and that's pretty scientific. You can't really dispute those results. So alright, let's go and start with a lap, shall we? Alright, so start of the track, you've probably seen this before. This is in my little native bush loop in the back of my house. Now if you remember, there's a wooden feature that goes over the log here, and it's kind of hard, you can only do it in one direction. So I had some spare wood, and so I've increased it a little bit longer so you can do it in both directions. As you can see, significantly longer here, lots of spare wood. I've kept it pretty safe here by keeping it close to the ground, but still a bit of a challenge, and it's a pretty cool feature, I think, with all this spare wood that I had.
We're going to clear it. It's long. Ooh, you don't want to fall off, do you? Oh my goodness.
Now you may be surprised that I've actually got some of this sort of land. It looks like native bush around the back of my house, but it actually opens up into some more open rocky terrain. It kind of looks a little bit like you're in sort of Whistler, but this is actually still just in my back garden. As you can see, I've been quite busy during lockdown, put in quite a few trails around my garden, and you guys said I should extend it and make it cooler, and so that's exactly what I've done. It does look pretty dry here. I think it's just because it's more in the open. And you probably didn't expect that I had this much rock here either, but yeah, there's some quite cool rock features around my place as well.
Oh, I think I remember this. Kind of committed now. And we're down.
Now I did have quite a few bags of Handycrete laying in the shed, and so I thought I would make myself a sort of rock wall. So this is actually made out of concrete, and it's just on the side of my driveway. Took quite a few bags actually. And then this rolls back into the native bush section to finish the track.
Giddy. Super tight in here.
And then I guess it must be time for a haircut.
Woo.
Okay, so in the name of science, I'm going to get a haircut. Now my wife is actually an experienced hairdresser. Well, when I say experienced hairdresser, she does do our cat's haircut, and the cat never objects. Well, that's mainly because the cat is actually sedated when we do it, because she objects to everything. But anyway, I'm not objecting. I'm letting her do a haircut, and she's agreed that I can give her a mullet at the end as well. And given the length of her hair, I think a mullet's going to look really seriously cool on her. So anyway, we better finish the haircut, and then I'll get out and see if this thing makes me go any faster. I look really... okay. Okay, I'm ready to do your hair now. Where are you going? Where are you going? You said I could do yours. Alright, so we've got the mullet haircut. Time to do a quick lap and see if it's any quicker. Okay, let's try doing a lap with a mullet haircut. Now I know some of you are probably slightly dubious that simply getting a haircut could make you any quicker, but to be honest, I feel quicker. For some reason I seem to have a whole new level of confidence, and I seem to be able to go considerably quicker than I did before I had the mullet haircut. So there certainly seems to be something in it. Sam reckoned that he had 30% or something like that. I think it might even be fast, but I guess we'll have to look at the results at the end to see whether it is indeed quicker with the mullet. Certainly watching this footage back, I'm convinced. I think we're actually going faster. I think if you guys are serious about your racing this year, you should do a mullet. It's got to be done. You want to go quicker, get your mullet. Hope you guys appreciate all the work I put into these new tracks. Might even get you guys to come and join me and ride them one day.
Skitty. Woo, and we're down.
Okay, so that was a lap with a mullet. It actually felt quicker, I think, but I guess we'll have to go back up to my office and see actually which one was quicker. Well, before we get to the results, and I know you're pretty excited about those, have some exciting news that we've just managed to get to 1,000 subscribers. Never ever thought that 1,000 people would subscribe to my crazy channel, but I'd like to thank every one of you for doing so. It's really cool, and I also love hearing your comments and what you've got to say about the videos, so keep that up. In terms of the results, it turns out the mullet was nearly twice as fast as no mullet. So if you're serious about your racing, you want to go quick, you better get a mullet. I've still got a fair more hair growth. I think I could probably get out the back, and so may even get faster still. Anyway, we're leaving a level 4 soon, and should be, hopefully next video, I should be in level 3 and be able to get out the house a little bit more. But anyway, you know what to do. If you haven't subscribed already, click on the logo over here somewhere, and look forward to seeing you on the next one.